Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. So let's continue with our tutorial functions and graph. For this time, so we'll discuss on how to find the relationship of exponential and logarithmic functions by algebraic and graphical approach. And then we state the domain and range of the exponential and logarithmic functions. So now let's look at this question number 12. In this question, you are given the logarithmic function f of x, which is equal to ln x plus 1. So we want to find the f inverse. We use the properties of f inverse of x should be equal to x. So from here, you just substitute in f inverse into the function f. So you get ln and then f inverse of x and then plus 1 equal to x. And then you change this into exponential form, or you can take exponent to both sides. Then you get f inverse of x plus 1 is equal to exponent x to the power of x. So from there you get the f inverse of x is actually equal to exponent of x minus 1. So now let's determine the domain and range of this f inverse. So from f of x equal to ln x plus 1, so here we have a condition. So x plus 1 should be greater or equal than or greater than 0. So therefore, x should be greater than negative 1. So we can say that the domain of f is equal to 1, negative 1 to infinity. But negative 1 is not included. And we know the relationship between the f and f inverse. So the domain of f should be equal to the range of f inverse. The range of f is all the real number. So this one is equal to the domain of f inverse. As you can see from here, x has no condition. This is exponential function. So x is always all the real number. F inverse is defined for x for all values of x. Now let's sketch the graph of f and f inverse on the same axis. As usual, you must sketch the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so you have fx is equal to ln x plus 1, and then you have x should be greater than negative 1. So meaning that, so your graph should be only at the right hand side of x equal to negative 1. So there is no graph at the right hand side, at the left hand side. So to find this, so you can substitute a few values. Let's say you take x equal to 0. So you have ln 1. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, which is equal to 0. So you have this point here. Okay, and then you can substitute by 1. So f1 is equal to ln 2. So what is ln 2? So ln 2 is equal to 0.69. So you plot the point, here is 1 and then 0.9. So let's say this is 1, 0.9 somewhere here. So this is the point. So when you substitute x by, let's say, negative 0.5. So f negative 0.5. So you get ln 0.5. So what is ln 0.5? So use your calculator, press ln 0.5. Then you will get the answer is negative 0.69. So it should be below the x-axis. So let's say here. So now you can connect all the 3 points. So this one will go up and this one will go down until it's approaching -1. So this is the f of x. Okay, now we want to sketch the graph of f inverse. So you know that f and f inverse will reflect on the y equal to x. Okay, so this is, let's say this is -1. Okay, so this is -1 and okay, this is 1. Okay, so now you can draw the line of y equal to x. So this is y equal to x. Next, you can draw the f inverse. How to sketch the f inverse? So you just reflect the coordinate of this. So let's say here you have 0, 0. It will remain here 0, 0. And then here the point is 1, 0.69. So for inverse, it will become 0.69 to 1. So let's say this is 0.69 to 1. So here will be the point. Okay. And then it will approach. Okay, if you see the function f inverse of x, which is equal to exponent x minus 1. So as x approach -infinity, then f inverse of x will approach, this will become 0, will approach -1. So you just connect these 2 points, it will go up, and then this one will go down and approaching -1. So this is the f inverse of x. Okay, you can have a try on this. So I want you to try on number 13. So you have to find the f inverse, you have to determine the domain, and finally you have to sketch the graph on the same axis. That's all for today.